How you guys doing? Welcome to Detailed Question, episode 4, Quattro. How you guys doing today? Waiting for Dr. Tanis to come in, and we're gonna give you guys a quick, video, and just checking in on you guys and making sure you guys know and stay, know that we're here and to be inspired, to be motivated, to be, driven, and just giving you guys that great conversation that that this life could bring and this video can bring to you guys. So just waiting for her to come on in so we can get this cracking. She's right there. Okay. There we gonna go add her in here. Okay. How you doing?
Hi.
Everything good?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Doing well.
Look at how easily we made it on together. That was really fantastic.
Yeah, it works this time. It's working.
Practice makes perfect in this, just like a lot of other things.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. I'm not surprised. You've been very busy, huh?
Yeah, it's been busy. You and your team have been keeping me really busy, but you know what? It's so fun. I'm having a lot of fun and really enjoying it. Um, and you've been busy too.
Look, my thing is that we all work together.
Hmm.
Might
Well, I do. Oh, I missed what you said. Say that
I
again.
said it might just be different. We all work together, but it might just look a little different.
Yes, right. That's totally true. Well, um, yes, and you know what? And I find one of the things that I find so fun about the business that we both partner with is that although it's a virtual business and it's an online business, there is also a teamwork work aspect. So team players do really well.
Right. I seen that you posted about your virtual business and that you enjoy doing that. Can you share why you like being virtual and why you like having business like online and compared to going to a job or going to a business you go to every day? Why do you like, the virtual business?
Yeah, sure. Well, um, I so my, what I have to contrast it with, or my comparison is in my past career when I was a child psychiatrist. That job involved going to the places that I worked. I worked at a residential treatment facility where kids live and get all their services, and I also worked at an inner city a service unit in Philadelphia. And so, the first of all, there's a commute. That's the commute. So I love not having that commute time, that you get to use that time for other things. You often, working virtually can gain an hour or two in your day. And then, I love the fact that this fits so well with my other priorities, like taking care of my family. And anyone who has kids know that kids at all their different stages. In fact, you have a 1 year old. My youngest is 14 now, and I used to think that when your kids became teenagers, that they need you less and they would take less time, but it's not really the case. They start to need you, more and more, but in different kinds of ways. So being able to be at home, to take my kids to where they need to be taken, or just to be at home to drive them to school, to make breakfast, all those kinds of things. When you are working virtually, you can do that. And I think yesterday it really hit me because it was a gorgeous day here. I live in Vancouver, where the winters tend to be rainy, and we get a lot of gray skies. So when there's a blue sky and sunshine, you want to be outside. And I used to be working, inside all day long. But what I had, booked yesterday morning was some calls that I could do while I was walking down to the beach with my dog and just taking this gorgeous walk and seeing all these different kinds of birds at the beach and beautiful walk. So with a mobile business, a virtual business, you can really do it from wherever you are. And I used to say home-based business, but now you don't really have to be at home. You can be wherever you are with your smartphone. So it's just the flexibility and choices. And I think that some people may really enjoy the predictability and structure of working a job that that you go to every day and that is the same every day. But for myself, I love the variety and the flexibility and just all the choices I get. And also, we are in the health and wellness business. And so, and I was as a child psychiatrist, but sitting in a chair all day for very long hours is not exactly healthy. So to do that job, you actually have to have a kind of unhealthy lifestyle. And so it really, I think it's really wonderful to be in the health and wellness industry and with this virtual online business to be able to lead a lifestyle yourself that is really healthy, that includes, part of the job includes getting exercise and being outdoors and becoming the healthiest that you can be. And then, really helping other people to do the same. So I hope that answers your question.
Yes, it does. Just for people out there that I just seen the post. I think it was yesterday or today. I don't remember what.
Yeah, I think that was, yeah, the other piece of it is, the other piece about being virtual is look what you and I are doing here. You're in Ohio. I'm here in Vancouver, just outside Vancouver, Canada. And we can be in business together. And I've been working so closely with your team that so far are all in Ohio, but I know it's going to begin to branch out into other states. But we can really work side by side because this is virtual. And so I really love that because it's also an international business, but we can truly work with people closely and coach and work together as a team, no matter where we're located. Really, the only boundaries really are the time zones, you know?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So where you used to be kind of a little bit more, having your business, we're having the local boundaries around you of who you can reach. Now you can reach out to so many other parts of the world and meet really amazing people. And, being virtual allows us to do that. So I just find that so fun.
Yeah, that's one of the keys. That's why I asked. So people here.
Yeah. Well, I was actually thinking as well. I was just wondering, I found myself wondering, Ben, like when you first heard about this business, being online, global, and also, virtual wellness business. Like, what did you think when you first heard about it? I'm kind of interested to know.
The opportunity to expand the brand.
Mm-hmm.
Like just another avenue to, platform to expand what we're doing over here. Honestly, and
Well, and I think you probably already, I mean, you already have experience with having an online business, and I guess what the advantages are of that.
yeah, I mean, like I said, it was a great opportunity, and like I said before, uh, just being in the health and wellness and promoting products that are, efficient, great products, great benefits with the products. It was a win-win for me. Just to spread it to the community of people that I can inspire, and they can, be inspired by, eating better and taking care of their body and, using different, creams that you guys use and stuff that I see people are interested in now. I'm like, what? So it's pretty good. It's pretty crazy that, how my mom and them is doing it in a different way than I would ever do it, so they putting their into it. So it's cool to see people doing, exciting things.
It's true. It is very flexible as far as how you reach out, and I think you're right. Different generations reach out in different kinds of ways, and but it's still basically the same business model. And, it's the same products and the same well, and it's the same brand and what that brand represents in terms of health and safety and everything else.
As a leader, how do you go about training people and get them started with Arbonne? Like you being a leader and you're trying to coach people and teach them the ropes. What's the first thing you try to install with people, potential uh, mentees, people that mentoring?
Mentees, people, yeah.
Yeah. So what's
Well,
the method?
well, you know what, I think the key is for it to be simple, when it comes to mentoring people. And you know, success in our business really comes from being able to duplicate yourself. And so even though we all bring our authentic self to this, we don't want the success to only be about you know, our own personality. We want to boil it down into something simple. So I try to make all of our uh, tools very simple. So there's a simple system to pass on, and to plug people into that from the beginning, and just keeping it, you know, keeping it systematic. And then I think when you add this, and then you know, and kind of just keep coming back to the simple system. And then when you add each person's unique talents and personality to that, you still come up with something a little bit different every time, which is, you know, which again, I think that's really fun. But does that answer your question about leadership? I think the other thing is that we're trying to, or at least I'm trying to develop leaders. So as a leader, I want to develop other leaders, not people that are dependent on me. And in our company, our brand ambassadors are called independent consultants. So I want to help people to learn and to become independent consultants so that they can, yeah, can then take this on and lead others. And so it really is, even from the very beginning, my vision, my way of looking at it is that even as a team of one, you are still leading yourself. So you need leadership from the very beginning, and you still need to show some vision, you know, vision, self-discipline, an ability to go after goals and to push through. In any business endeavor, there's going to be some kinds of obstacles and struggles, and you know, the sooner that we can learn to you know, kind of jump into those and embrace them and learn from them, and then grow from them. So those are all a part of leadership. And yeah, so my goal really is, you know, ultimately to cultivate leaders.
That's awesome, man. That's a beautiful answer when you said how you want them to be independent, be independent. That's very cool.
Yeah, I think that you know, we yes, much as I have a knowledge base, and based on 16 years of experience with this, you know, with the company, and in this industry, um, you know, I don't want what I know to be the ultimate, or even viewed as the ultimate, because the really great thing is when somebody else comes and takes what I'm able to teach them and then does it even better, or somebody who maybe has your skill set of being online and things and adds that other piece. And you know, and that's how, even though we stick to the duplication, things grow, and you know, innovation happens, and really positive change.
Yeah. Yeah. The map behind me is innovation. We need to get we need to get it down there in Brazil. Brazil.
Yeah, yeah. So, you know, as you know,
A lot of my followers are from, you know, like I would I'm just throwing it out there.
you know, I think that, you know, where we are, so our company Arbonne is in 6 countries right now. You know, Canada, US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, and Poland. And the seventh country coming out at the end of 2021, I believe. But really, we're just in the baby stages of global expansion. And the very cool thing is that our parent company, Group Rocher, is in 100 countries globally. So they have headquarters and distribution centers in 94 more countries that they're going to be able to help us to expand into. And so I'm pretty sure that Brazil will be amongst those. I don't know the exact date, but I do know that when you bring to you know, the top, as you show them, you know, a market that's there, and you know, people that can probably influence decisions.
Exactly. You know, so exactamente. Uh, but I'm studying some French as well. Uh,
I'm glad to hear that. Très bien.
I know a little bit. I know a little bit. Let me see. C'est bon. It's good. I think c'est
Oui, c'est bon, très bon.
bit. Hey, see, I've been practicing. See?
A little bit. I'll teach you how to say a little bit. Un petit peu.
Okay. That's the next
I'm trying to bring back a little of my French because having moved back to Canada, my son is taking French, and so I am, I'm trying to remember a bit of my French. My daughter took Spanish because, of course, she started in the U.S., and that's although actually she's adding on French this year too. She's I think she finished grade 12 Spanish. She's in grade 10, so she's going to start French.
Yeah, that'd be cool to speak to him.
Yes, I'm sure that they'll be happy to practice.
Exactly.
And we can recommend a great French movie for you to watch as well because I
Which
like
one?
probably when you're it's called Intouchable.
Okay.
It looks kind of like in English you would look at it and think it says Intouchables, Intouchable. And they made a Hollywood version of it in English, but I don't think it's as good. It's like one of my family's all-time favorite movies, and you will love it, I promise you.
Oh yeah, it's watered.
And pardon
I
me?
said probably watered down.
The English one. Yeah, I don't know. It's and it's something for everyone. I recommend it to everyone, and you'll learn some French from watching it.
Oh, yeah, I will. So, no, like I said, I know because we on time restriction today, that we guys a full episode today. Next week we will. So we want to just tell everyone thank you for supporting. If you want to get involved with Arbonne, contact one of us. I'm sure you've seen it by now. 1,000 people have been promoting it and advertising it. So just get in contact if you're interested. And I thank you for your time and thank you for giving the people some insight on Arbonne and how to be a better leader and how the visual business is perfect for you. So thank you for your time.
Thank you, Ben. It's always great to see you, and I'm actually hopping off to go help your team.
Tell me, I know they are. I'm not saying it.
You know what? Yes, and they are just amazing. And I think the one thing we didn't, I'll just finish to say that Ben is actually, in qualification for district manager right now, which is our first level of management. And yes, and the team that you're growing is really a team of amazing people. I see at least one of them was watching, and just want to give a shout out. And thanks so much for having me. I look forward to next week as well.
All right. Thank you so much and talk to you soon.
Okay, take care. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.